Hi all, welcome to Super Coders. So in this tutorial, we are fixing our sidebar to make our sidebar item active. So if I visit any link, I can make our sidebar page active and make it open by default. Also, if I open any link, I can make it active and make our sidebar active. Also, if I refresh the page, I can make our sidebar active. So let's get started and let's work on this tutorial. Also, if you are new to channel, please subscribe our channel and please like the video. And if any question, please do comment. So first, before that, let's make our sidebar linking correction. If I click on this link, it is not working. So I'm going to correct these links in our database. So right now I have all the modules. So I'm just correcting the link for the links which I'm going to update. Like here is the category. I change this URL to /one/category. Copy it. Similar way, I am doing same thing with my warehouse also. /form/warehouse. Then I have also doing same thing in my products. So add products, same way, /form/product. So what I can do, come into my project, refresh the page. And if I open the category page right now, add category, I can see my page. Again, if I try to open my products, so come into the products, add products, I can see my product page also. So that is working right now. So if I also come to warehouse, add our warehouse, this is also working of dynamic form. But right now our sidebar is not getting active. So what I can do, let's work on this sidebar and make active our sidebar pages on clicking any link or visiting any page. And come into my front end application, then open SRC, then in our layout file, open global style, and let's create a theme for our sidebar active. Basically, I'm creating a class for enable sidebar active and not active. So what I can do, I'm just creating a class which is dot active sidebar, and here I'm going to add my CSS. So adding background color equal to theme dot palette dot primary dot dark important. Also adding the color theme dot palette dot background dot light important. After that, also adding border radius, make it 12 pixel. After that, I'm also adding box shadow main. Now save it. After that, let's work with our sidebar. So opening layout file, and we need to work with our sidebar on click event. So if I click on any sidebar link, if I visit it, I need to make it activate. So what I can do, come into this link, and I'm gonna creating a function which is gonna activate our sidebar. Right now, if you see, I already created a method expand item to active our sidebar items, collapse or open. Right now, I need to also create a method to activate our sidebar. So what I can do, come into the Redux, open reducer, open sidebar data, and here after expand item, creating another method which is activate item, taking state comma action. After that, I'm just running a loop. So state dot items dot for each item, I am saying item dot active equal to false, item dot expanded equal to false. After that, I'm also running a loop for child items, or you can say child menus. So item dot sub or sub menus dot for each submenu. Here also make it active false. Make it active false. After that, if sub item, if submenu dot id equal to action dot payload dot id, or we can say action dot payload dot item dot id, I am passing the complete item or complete object instead of passing only id. Earlier I passed only id. If you see this function in layout file, I pass only id here. Right now I'm passing the complete object in item. That's why I take the item. So after that, make it active. Also make the parent item active. So if item dot id equal to action dot payload dot item dot id, or item dot id equal to action dot payload dot item dot parent underscore id, make it active and make it expanded true. So here if I pass the id in this function, like if I click on child item or parent item, so if the parent item doesn't have any sub menu, so we can make it simply active. But if the parent menu has some child item and we zip to the link, so we need to make the parent item first expanded. That's why I run this, add this logic. Here if you see this condition, the item id I am getting from the parent id. So the item id is the current item of the sidebar item, and the parent id which we are passing. Like if I click on child item, I am passing the parent id also. So I'm just comparing the id. If it is the parent id, I can make the parent of the child item active and make the expanded to true. So we can see the sidebar item. If I didn't pass this condition, it will not work or it will not show the active sidebar menu. I'll show that also. But right now, just make it active. Let's save it. We need to dispatch this event. So copy this method, come to layout file, and here dispatch, then activate item. Then we need to pass the item. So item colon sidebar item. That's why I take the item as a key here. If you see the payload dot item, I take payload dot item everywhere because we are passing the item, not the id. Earlier we pass id, but here I am passing the item. So let's import this activate item. So copy this, and here just come over expand item, comma activate item. Also this export this. So here just export it, save it, back to Chrome, refresh page. Now if I visit to any page like products, add products, I can see my sidebar is active, but right now it is not showing as activated because we didn't add the class. So what I can do right now, come to the VS Code, come to the layout file. After that we need to make our sidebar active, so we need to add a class. So what I can do, here in our sidebar item, class name equal to if our sidebar item, let's copy this sidebar item dot active. If it is active, we can show our class which is active sidebar, else we show nothing. And after that just copy the same thing and also add it here in our child item. Here just change it to child dot active. Now save it, back to Chrome, refresh page, click on any page like category, add category. So here if you see our sidebar is active, here both is showing active, our child item and parent item. But I don't want to do this thing. I only want to active my sidebar item, those who has child item. I want to active only child item. If it does not have any child item, like settings has doesn't have any child item, then in that case I want to make it setting active. So what I can do, I want to write a one more logic. So here in the parent item, I am gonna do a logic here, adding one more condition, active and sidebar item dot submenu dot length equal to 0. In that case, I want to make my parent item active. So that will only apply for settings right now because settings doesn't have any child item. So save it, refresh page, come to category. You can see it is active. If I come to products, it is also active. If I come to warehouse, it is also active. After that, you have to implement one more thing or one more logic. If I refresh page, our sidebar active has been gone. We need to make this thing also working. So in that case, come to VS Code again and open our sidebar data. We need to write a logic inside of fetch sidebar data. I am first creating a variable. So let sidebar data equal to response to data, and here const set active and expanded equal to item. I am creating a recursive function. Let me implement that later. After that, sidebar data dot for each items if set active sidebar items expanded item, then make it expanded true, then return the data from here, return sidebar data. So I simply write a logic, create a function, and write all the items of the sidebar item to our loop, or we can say running the loop, and we can simply call a method set active sidebar data. Now let's work on this method. So here what I can do, if item dot module underscore URL and window dot location dot path name dot includes module URL, then in that case make it item dot active item dot active equal to true, item dot expanded equal to true. Also, if item dot submenus and item dot submenus dot length greater than 0, in that case return, also return here also. So return true, and here item dot submenus dot submenu set active and expanded. So here I just call a method which is set active and sidebar for the parent item. Then in the parent item, after parent item calling this method, here we can see what here from the all child items, I again call the same method. So in that way we can call the recursive method to update all the item active and expanded. Then return true, then return false. Save it, back to Chrome, refresh page. There is some issue. Okay, here is the issue. It should be submenus instead of menu. Submenus. Save it, refresh page. Now if I see, it is showing my active add warehouse. If I come to the category, add category, refresh the page, I can see my add category menu. It's showing manage category active instead of add category. I think manage category also had the same URL. Let me check what is the URL. manage category. Okay, it is also has same URL. Changing it to manage category. Refresh page. Now I can see it is showing as a add category. After that, if I come to the products, I can see my products is also active. If I refresh page, it is showing add products. Same coming to the warehouse, coming to the add warehouse, refresh page. I can see my add warehouse is active. Also after that, if I come to the analytics, let's change this route to slash. So analytics is our default page. Make it only slash. Refresh page. Here do one thing. Instead of includes, use directly triple equal to, because sometimes includes has slash, so it will make it active. So save it, refresh page. Now it is perfect. After that, if I come to the slash URL, which is our analytics, you can see refresh page and it is showing active. If I come again to the category, add category, come into the dashboard, analytics, refresh page, everything is working perfectly. So in that way, we can fix our sidebar. So what I can do, come into the VS Code, come into the layout file, and here expand it or make it sidebar item dot active. Copy this thing. Also do it here. Now save it, refresh page, and if I check again to the products, add products, if you see the icon is in top and our item is expanded. If I come to category, if I click. So in the next tutorial, I will work with our form data so we can save our dynamic form. I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Please like our video and please subscribe our channel. And if any question, please do comment.